Golly boys to the Powell River Kings, and welcome to the first 2012 edition of the week that was. Thanks so much for joining us. After a short Christmas break, we're back to bring you all the news, interviews and highlights from the last set of 7, including in this episode a little bit before the Christmas break as well. Tons to get to in this week's episode, and we'll start in Coquitlam last Thursday night as the Kings were facing the Express, a team they hadn't beaten all season.
Atkinson to Kerfoot at the half boards. Expect Kerfoot to be the quarterback on this power play. Kerfoot pass down for Nutty. Centering feet across. Trying to scramble there. Maguire made a couple of good pad saves. Atkinson fan on a sharp pass down low. Tap pass there to Kerfoot. Scores! The pass from Nutty down low to Patan. And then Alex Kerfoot, the man eventually to bury it home. A one-time shot from the face-off circle. Express lead 1-0. It didn't take them very long to score, and once again it's on the power play. Partially cleared by Nardi, only to the half board. Shinkarik, he's been one of the better Kings in the last few weeks. Has played a lot of good effort, just unable to get the puck in the net right now is Carter Shinkarik, but lots of steals. And a great play down low. Schmidt out in front, his shot scores! Steven Schmidt, his first goal since returning from concussion. Schmidt ties it up at 1. It's Steve Schmidt's 6th goal of the season on a beautiful pass out in front. Kings have had a bulk of the offensive opportunities. The Express just scoring when it counts. And now 2-on-2 into the attacking zone, joining the rush. There is Kerfoot, gets the puck in the slot, the shot just wide of the net. Came off the glass, almost out in front. Now Adair gets stolen there by Seaman. His pass down low for Shaw, the shot scores! Somehow Brady Shaw putting the puck in the net as he's being hauled down to the side. Goes glove side on Sean Maguire, and the Express retake their 1-goal lead. It is 2-1.
Unfortunately, Steven Schmidt's lone second period goal, which was good for his 6th of the season, and Sean Maguire stopping 29 shots, wasn't enough as the Kings fell 2-1 to the Express on Thursday night. Now fast forward a couple of days later and the annual New Year's Eve game in Powell River. A fantastic event with the party happening after the game, but first business to take care of on the ice. And this year, the Alberni Valley Bulldogs in town to take on the Kings.
Chips it down, James Neal at the half boards. They're tangled up. There was Jared Leung, spins and rings it around into the boards behind, and Brandon Forbes comes out far side. Forbes centering dish in front. Jared Leung the shot, and a good blocker save. Bouncing puck, scores! James Neal is the one that puts it home. His 2nd goal of the season on a rebound out in front from Matt LaRose, and the Kings take an early lead. It's 1-0. They go backhand wide, gets a shot away. Maguire bobbled that for a second. Got a secondary attempt, went into the far side corner. Back to the point, Highland loads up a big wrist shot, hits a man in front. That was the leg of Brandon Smith doing a good job to block a shot there. Now here come the Kings out of their own zone. Up the left wing board, Shinkarik gets a shot away, scores! Not sure if that tipped off a Bulldog stick in front. It looked like Matt LaRose lost sight of that, but Shinkarik makes it a 2-0 game, Kings lead.
Yeah, no doubt this went off Alberni's stick. It was Turner Popoff playing the one-on-one against Shinkarik, extended his stick out, and when Shinkarik let that snapshot go, it deflected it right up in the top corner. Not a lot of chance for the Alberni goaltender there. Nice shot by Shinkarik, throwing it on the net, got a fortunate deflection, and the Kings now lead this one 2-0.
That's just a good all-round play from Carter Shinkarik, getting it on net. Got the fortunate bounce there, and here comes Tegan Wah, fresh off the face-off, centering feed for Richardson, scores! Back-to-back goals, fresh off the face-off. Tegan Wah, a centering feed over to Evan Richardson. He puts home the 3-0 goal. Maguire reacted to the shot. It was a good shot, it was in, but it was off the post. Came back out from behind Maguire. Here's Nowakowski back the other way. Gets a slap shot, scores! Dylan Nowakowski finally gets the goal. He might have been denied a couple of seconds ago. And the Bulldogs are on the board. It's 3-1. Adair, Richardson, and Tegan Wire up front. Yahtzee and Dalrymple on the back end for the Kings. And Adair steals in front. Adair, the backhand attempt, scores! Corner Adair, beautiful goal as he takes it from the faceoff and outweights Matt LaRose, drawing it to his backhand and putting it in glove side. It's Cohen Adair's 18th of the season. It makes it 4-1.
So they'll have 30 seconds back at 5-on-5 if they can kill these penalties off.
So barring a collapse of mammoth proportions in the last minute 30 seconds, the Kings will finish 2011 with a win. And Richardson back down low, Adair, dish to the point, Yahtzee, his shot scores! Tipped in front
Tegan was the one that's celebrating. I think he's got his stick on it. Kings score a 5-on-3 power play goal, and they make it 5-1.
So the Kings got the party going a little bit early on New Year's Eve with goals from James Neal, Cohen Adair and Tegan Waugh, as well as goals 8 seconds apart from Carter Shinkirik and Evan Richardson to seal the 5-1 victory for the Kings over the Alberni Valley Bulldogs. In fact, it was the first non-4-1 scoreline between the two teams this season, with Tegan Waugh spoiling that midway through the third period. Sean Maguire stopped 26 shots for his 5th victory of the season. And now, speaking of goaltenders, Jamie Phillips over the Christmas break committed to Michigan Tech, an NCAA Division I school. Here's a short preview of an interview you can hear Thursday night as the Kings take on the Rivermen. The Kings' third NCAA commitment belongs to Jamie Phillips, going to Michigan Tech next year. First of all, Jamie, congratulations. Just let us know how it felt when the deal was finalized.
Well, I've known I've gone to go to Michigan Tech for the last month and a bit, and I was just really waiting for Christmas break so I could just sit down, just talk with my parents, and make the right decision. And I'm really happy that I decided to go with Michigan Tech. It's a great school, and I look forward to going there.
Just elaborate a little bit on that. Why Michigan Tech? Is it the programs they're offering, the school itself, the team? Just talk about a little bit why you chose that program.
Well, when I went down my visit, I was just really impressed with everything. They're very professional in the way they treat their players. I really loved all the coaching staff. They really they like the direction they're going to head with the team, and they have a winning attitude. That's why I liked. They also offered the program I was interested in, and I'm really excited. There's no point going to a school that doesn't offer your program, because you want to be happy when you're going there, and obviously the hockey's important too.
Congratulations, Jamie, on your commitment to Michigan Tech. Very, very well deserved indeed. Now, due to the Christmas break and all the travel involved with it, we weren't able to bring you an episode of the week that was last week. The Kings played 4 games on the road prior to the Christmas break. Here's some of what you missed if you weren't able to catch the broadcast live on 95.7 Sun FM.
Teams back to 5-on-5. We'll see how long it stays that way. More good news for the Kings as Tegan Waugh is out there and looks unhindered as he took a big hit from his own teammate. And now Matt Scarth at the side of the net scores! Scarth walking off the half boards along the goal line, stepped out in front, went 5-hole. On Andrew Hunt, it's Matthew Scarth's 9th goal of the season. Kings tie this one up. It's 1-1. Yahtzee at the point. Cross for Dalrymple. Dalrymple and Yahtzee swap, still high slot. Yahtzee wanted a one-time feed as he got it from Dalrymple, just couldn't get a shot away, does now, scores! Not tipped in front, but John Yahtzee puts one home on the power play. Kings lead 1-0 and get the all-important first goal. Point, Smith, cross ice, Williams wants it again, wrist shot, trying to get a tip in front, Forbes was there, loose puck in the crease, Kruger diving across, scores! Tegan Waugh might be the one to poke it in. Kings double their lead, it's 2-0. Larry will ping-pong into the attacking zone for the Kings, and they'll wait for Pella to stand out behind his net. Pella gives it away to Forbes in the slot, diving, Forbes scores! From behind the from off the face-off, behind his own net to Neal, to Adair. Adair dangling into the slot. Adair backhand attempt, scores! My goodness, what a goal from Cohen Adair! Adair's 17th of the season, perhaps one of his prettiest, as he toe-dragged it to his backhand and went shelf on Jim Kruger. Now Waugh up for Forbes, cross ice to Shinkirik, trying to take it with him. Shinkirik the shot, poked it ahead, scores! Beautiful individual effort from Carter Shinkirik. Stuck with the puck, knocked it ahead, chipped it over Kruger, knocked it into the net, 5-0 Kings. Comes back the other way as Yahtzee on his own blue line. Real territorial battle right now as both teams still trying to feel each other out as Yahtzee into the attacking zone, rings it off the post, scores! John Yahtzee picks it up from his own blue line, skates down the right wing, cuts to the middle, gets a good wrist shot on Kurt Williams. Off the post and in, it is 1-0 with 12:31 left to go in this first period of play. And Adair down there with Scarth trying to dig it out. Adair's the one to take it away. Yahtzee pinching down the shot. Side of that shot, scores! Matthew Scarth, I think, is the one to bang it home. He was at the side of the net and got a loose puck in the crease, which he stabbed in. Brendan Forbes on the draw. Into the corner it goes. Neal comes back to the point. Benton, his shot, wrist shot through traffic, scores! This might be looked at once again, but it's Benton's point shot, tipped in front by Brandon Forbes. This might be Brandon Forbes' 4th of the season. Around the boards it goes. Scarf behind the net. Scored a goal already tonight. Adair's been all around it. Just hasn't been able to put one home. Scarf scored the game's second goal to make it 2-0 Kings. Off the boards. Adair shot. Loose puck. Still in the crease. Paddock scores! Paddock was the one around it. The Kings are celebrating. They win in overtime.
The Kings are right back at it this week as they host the Langley Rivermen right here at the Happ Park Arena. It's a 7 o'clock start on Thursday night. If you can't make it to the game, make sure you catch the broadcast live on 95.7 Sun FM, beginning at 6:45 with the pregame show with Andy Welsh and myself. Friday night, the Kings are in Surrey for a game against the Eagles before finishing up 3-3 nights against the Coquitlam Express at the Poirier Sports and Leisure Centre in Coquitlam. Well, that does it for this week's episode of The Week That Was. Make sure you tune in next week as we'll have highlights from all 3 games in that 3-game in 3-night set. From outside the beautiful Happ Park Arena, I'm Alex Ross.